Hi, I'm Elder Santos. I'm the Global Head of Mining and Metals Industry for DSS Plus. DSS Plus is a management consulting company, expert in operations and transformation. We operate in over 40 countries across the world, across all continents. So the industry is actually going through exciting and challenging moments.
Probably one of the biggest challenges is there's significant stakeholder demands, which means that there's so many different initiatives being just thrown at the organization, which the organization at point of execution consistently struggle. So an opportunity to take a bit of a step back, to take a risk-based approach or a value-based approach and say, what are those key initiatives that will help us solve the issues that is at hand, and do it in a way that the culture can actually absorb it to move the organization forward in a sustainable manner.
So we basically work with our clients to de-risk the business, unlocking the full potential of their people to deliver the full potential that that asset can deliver to the shareholders and the stakeholders, based in four main components of our transformational framework. The first one is around governance and assurance. So what management systems you have, what your operating model requires to ensure that you're properly governing and assuring the level of delivery of your processes at point of execution. The second component is around capabilities and competencies.
There's significant pressure on talent attraction and talent retention. So that places a specific need and requirement around capability development and retention of critical skills. You see a lot of turnover, and especially at a leadership level. With that change in leadership, you get difference in culture, because everybody knows that leadership plays such a significant role in setting and establishing the culture in the organization.
The third component is around mindsets and behaviors. So how do leaders embed into the day-to-day, into what they say, but as well into what they do? The fourth element is really the more technical component of the specific pain point. So whether you are talking about maintenance and reliability, what are those best practices?
There's an opportunity to, if I think about risk, just by way of one example, improving in the hierarchy of controls, which means that we need to reduce a human behavioral element that impacts our risk profile.
So those four elements, we combine them through our way of understanding the current reality of our clients, and then developing an implementation roadmap.
We actually build the capability not just through some form of training exercise, but holding the hands of the people that it is that we're working with, and building that capability through on-the-job application, where I'd say 80 to 90% of the practical learning actually takes place. That gives you longevity, that gives you sustainability. And that sustainability piece for us is absolutely essential, making sure that everybody in the organization is aligned on what matters most.
So looking back to what we have achieved and what we are achieving on our current projects, I mean, it's really a personal feeling of pleasure and pride to the teams that are out there, across our clients in not necessarily, nice place like in the middle of London or Paris, but really in the deep parts of the countries where we operate.
One of the biggest impacts that we consistently see through the projects that we deliver is that there's a shift in belief, that people fundamentally believe differently. We can shift our mindset, and through shifting our mindset, we can help move the industry forward and change the perspective of the broader society around the work we do, the value that we bring to society, and actually getting people to buy into the aspirations and the goals.
Reducing serious injuries and fatalities, which provide the ability to the client people to go back to their families safe, leaving that know-how behind us, ensuring that the client will be able to solve that situation in the future without your help. And that's what consulting should be like.